You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the July 9th meeting for the LaPorte County Sheriff Merit Commission. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome everyone to the July 9th meeting of the LaPorte County Sheriff's Merit Board. If you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Following that, please, for a moment of silence for Larry Trueblood, who recently passed and was a longtime employee of the Sheriff's Department. Would you please?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Did all members receive a copy of the minutes from the June meeting? Are there any corrections to be made? Hearing none, to have a motion to approve as presented.
So moved.
Have a motion to have a second.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Thank you. Just for the record, Jonathan Berger is not in attendance. He contacted me, said he would not be able to make it, so we still have a quorum, so we will proceed. Morning, Sheriff.
Morning. Is everyone staying cool? It's been
Until we go
couple
outside.
warm ones. Yeah. So, well, thank you for that moment of silence for Captain Trueblood. Our thoughts and prayers do go out to Larry and his family. Captain Trueblood passed away on Monday, June 23rd. He served 26 years with the Sheriff's Office, being hired on January 1st, 1974. He was promoted to Sergeant on April 15th, 1984, and to Captain on June 14th, 1997. Captain Trueblood retired on May 1st, 2000. So 26 good years with the Sheriff's Office. Larry was just kind of a quiet individual that just went out about his day and did his job. Just a very humble, quiet of a man. I do have some promotional approval request forms that were brought to me this morning that did not make it on the agenda, so we can add these. We'll get started with these. To the Sheriff's Merit Board, whereas applicant Daniel Diaz, a member of the department, eligible for promotion to the rank of regular deputy, except as noted in waiver request form G, if any, attached, has been found to have made the highest grade in written examination, years of service grade, service rating grade total, as per reported on the LaPorte County Sheriff's Department eligibility list published by the Sheriff's Merit Board. In my opinion, he appears to have all the necessary attributes to properly discharge his duties in the rank sought. I hereby respectfully request the approval of the board for this promotion to that rank effective June 24th, 25. To the Sheriff's Merit Board, whereas applicant Alexander Nolan, a member of the department, eligible for promotion to the rank of regular deputy, except as noted in waiver request form G, if any, attached, has been found to made the highest grade in written examination, years of service grade, and service rating grade total, as per reported on the LaPorte County Sheriff's Department eligibility list published by the Sheriff's Merit Board. In my opinion, he appears to have all the necessary attributes to properly discharge his duties in the rank sought. I hereby respectfully request the approval of the board for his promotion to that rank effective June 24th, 2025. And to the Sheriff's Merit Board, whereas applicant Matthew Beal, a member of the department, eligible for promotion to the rank of probationary patrolman, except as noted in waiver request form G, if any, attached, has been found to made the highest grade in written examination, years of service grade, and service rating grade total, as per reported to the LaPorte County Sheriff's Department eligibility list published by the Sheriff's Merit Board. In my opinion, he appears to have all the necessary attributes to properly discharge his duty in the rank sought. I here respectfully request the approval of the board for his promotion to that rank June 30th, 2025.
Thank you, Sheriff. Are there any questions from the board on any of these three candidates? Hearing none, do I have a motion to accept all three as presented by the sheriff?
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and seconded, any questions? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you. Moving along, our calls for service between May and June has decreased. Our total calls for service decreased 4% from 2,376 calls to 2,277 calls for the month of June. Our crash reports, however, have increased 14% from 78 to 89. Traffic stops have decreased 18% from 905 to 746. Our car gear crashes have decreased significantly as well too, 37% from 27 to 17 year to date, compared to 2024, in which our officers had took 12,727 calls, compared to this year's calls for service at 13,281. We're still about a 4% increase from where we were at last year. Deputy Adam Needles, who is currently in the FTO program, is doing remarkably well. He is in phase 3 of the program, and he is looking to be finished up probably about our next merit board meeting in August. So he'll be going solo somewhere around there. We'll have a further update at next month's meeting. Recent hire Deputy Matt Buell has begun his FTO, and he is doing extremely well as well. On Friday, June 28th, we held once again the ever popular Fridays with Family Express, which was held at the Family Express, State Road 2 and County Road 500 West. As always, it was a very successful event, and we are working to put together another one later this month. As a reminder, the annual Play for Jake and Bolt for the Heart 5K will take place on Saturday, July 26th at 8 a.m. Sign up is now available with the link on our Facebook page. This year's race will take place within Fox Park, and as a reminder, the proceeds of this event will fund the AED program, putting an AED in every patrol car within LaPorte County. The 179th LaPorte County Fair is underway. When finished, our deputies will have worked over 1,000 hours at the fair. So far, there have been no major issues, and I'd like to thank Captain Smythe, who is our officer in charge of that operation. He's done a nice job scheduling and putting that together. We continue to plan and prepare for the Great Lakes Grand Prix, which is quickly approaching. As a reminder, the organizers approached the Sheriff's Office last year wanting a greater presence from the Sheriff's Office. This event will take place the first weekend in August, and I'd like to thank Captain Heineck, who is the OIC during that event, on scheduling and organizing for that event. We will have our yearly budget hearings on Monday, July 14th at 9 a.m. At this time, I don't see any major issues going into 2026. I see we got Councilman Mullenhour here. There is going to be a few increases going into 2026. One of them is our annual pension obligation. It did go up a little bit going into 2026 by $55,718. The Sheriff's Office has partnered with the LaPorte and the Michigan City Police Departments for the first annual Youth Field Day to take place on Saturday, August 16th. I'm still looking for volunteers. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Kessling Middle School Football Complex. Sign-ups can be done through the QR code on either the LaPorte Police Department, Michigan City Police Department, and our police department's Facebook page. But as of yesterday, all the spots are filled up, so they're full. Maybe next year. This has taken place over the fishing derby that we had done over the past couple of years. They're just going to try something new this year. So. The second annual Citizens Police Academy sign up is underway. This year's class will take place from September 9th to October 14th. Sign up is available via QR code on our Facebook page. Thanks to Detective Deck for his work on this program. Derek, would you like to get up and maybe say a few words on it?
No.
Not to put you on the spot, but you're more than welcome to.
I'll also volunteer for your thing on the 16th too. I took your cue on it.
We look forward to it. We had a really good feedback and review from everybody last year. As soon as they posted the link, I started getting applicants. So we're seeking to increase the class size to 20. Last year we were around 15. And then as we continue to grow, we might add days going into future years. But for now, we're going to increase class size and fine tune some of the classes. But last year, if you remember, nobody said no to coming in, volunteering their time to speak to the public. And so far this year, everybody's been all excited about it. I've actually been reminded by a few people who were left out last year that they want to be included in talking to the people this year. So it's really good reception on both parts, the public and our people. So we're looking forward to it. And I welcome you guys to come out too on any of those Tuesdays to sit in. Okay? All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek.
On Tuesday, July 1st, I met with officials from the Indiana Department of Transportation, the Indiana State Police, the St. Joe County Sheriff's Office, and Representative Jim Pressel for a roundtable discussion referencing the ongoing traffic concerns and issues along the US 20 State Road 2 corridor. It was reassuring that all present at the meeting were aware of the issues and were working on possible solutions to the problem of the traffic and the issues that we have on the US 20 State Road 2 corridor. With that being said, NDOT has begun a massive widening project along US 20 from US 35 east to the Dogbone interchange, which will eventually put a center turn lane in the entire stretch. I know they're working on some different possibilities as well too to make that stretch of roadway safer. Right now, the biggest issue is just the volume of traffic coming and going from construction workers and trucks into the Amazon data center. Hopefully, when that project is finished, a lot of that traffic will subside as well too. So it was encouraging. We've all agreed that we need to have further discussions on this and take some next steps approach on how to make that stretch of road a little bit safer. We continue to experience a rash of scams and thefts within the county. Over the past couple of months, our officers have taken several reports of scams where elderly subjects are being scammed out of thousands of dollars and thefts from vehicles. Please do not fall prey to these scams, and please lock your vehicle doors. Do not leave any valuables in your vehicles. Back to the scams. If it sounds too good to be true, hang up and just ignore the call. I've always said if I receive a phone call and my caller ID says it's from Boise, Idaho, I don't know anybody in Boise. I've never been there. Nobody from Boise should be calling me, so I let it go to voicemail. If it's important, they'll leave a message. If not, it's probably a scam. So I do have a letter of commendation from County Park Director Jeremy Sebecki on behalf of Deputies Sikorsky, Smith, and Needles, reference to an investigation of an individual who was going into the bathrooms at Bloom Park, urinating all over the bathrooms and leaving. A disgusting act. They were able to track this individual down, and they're going to file charges against this individual for his acts at the park. He was, I think, from the Valparaiso area. It's unknown why he was going there and urinating all over the bathrooms, but obviously the park department and Mr. Sebecki was very thankful. You do have that email that I received from him in your packet. Also, as a reminder, next month's meeting is August 13th at 9 a.m. That will be followed by a pension board meeting. Also attached to your packet is a Warrants Division, Detective Bureau, and Jail monthly reports. And before I close, I would like to wish former Sheriff John Boyd a very happy birthday as he celebrates a birthday today. And that is all I've got for you today.
I didn't notice on Facebook if his annual photograph was posted.
Yeah. Soon.
Soon, okay. Thank you for remembering to do that, Captain. That was, I'm sure that's something he looks forward to every year. So, are there any comments from the floor? He was motioning for you, Captain Smythe. Is that?
He said no.
Okay. Any comments from the floor? Hearing none, comments from the floor are closed. Comments from the board. Jim? Laura?
No comment.
Louise?
I was just thinking to ask the sheriff, when at times when my phone rang, at first it says scam right on it.
Sometimes, yeah, it'd come up as a potential scam. It'd come up as a potential scam on your phone, so that's a good sign. That just don't answer it then.
That's
Yep.
a sure thing of not.
Sure thing. Yep.
Anything else, ma'am?
No, that's- thank
Okay.
you.
Just a couple things. I want to send out a reminder to the deputies and that we are accepting applications or letters of intent for the consideration for Beyond the Expected Award. You know, we've been doing that for several years and it's been well received. And to date, we have not received any. So it's something I just want to plant that seed so we can get that kicked up a little bit. We don't want that to just go away. It's an excellent program. We want to continue with it. The other thing I had, Sheriff, do you know where we are at or if it's started on the hiring process? I know at one point we had talked about it and
We have not. Captain Allen and the chief have been on vacation this past week. We've been busy with the fair, planning for the fair. The boat race is coming up. But once that all settles down a little bit, we'd like to get started on something like that.
good. Thank you. Then the last thing I just want to remind the deputies, we've got the promotional process that will soon be kicking in. I've been very, very pleased. I asked the merit board members to develop a list of questions. We're going to put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into this. You know, it's important to you and it's important to us as well. So we're going to go into those interviews as well prepared as hopefully you are. So just want to let you know that we are working diligently to make it a smooth and successful promotional process. So that's all I have. Are there any other questions or comments? Hearing none, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Have a motion to have a second.
Second.
Motion seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Meeting adjourned at 9:20 a.m.